KSL Sports Rewind's top 5 plays and performances from Week 1. Number 5, we've got a little August trick and treat for you. Trenton Ludlow. Wait, where'd he come from? A little sneaky by Deegan Davis on this Canyon View touchdown.
Kind of like a trick play where they had him on the sideline talking to the coaches, but he was in illegal formation. And as soon as the ball snapped, the coach tells him to go. I don't know exactly if that's what happened.
It's a little Johnny Manziel look play right there.
That's exactly the play that came to my mind.
Meanwhile, a field goal. Wait, a field goal? We don't show field goals. Brecken Carr. Wait, it's not a field goal. How about the little fake field goal? Brecken Carr racing it in for the Lone Peak touchdown.
Brecken Carr now from 38. He hit from 37 a little bit ago. And it's a fake! And Carr's running! No flags! Would you believe it? Touchdown!
And how about the sharp-looking Spanish Fork Dons? A little hook and ladder. McKay Smith finds Nixon Warren, who laterals back to Caden Vest for 6.
Smith back to throw, looks down the slot, and there's going to be a catch and a pitch. Here's Caden Vest, he's in, touchdown, Spanish Fork.
Well, they set up the hook, they got the ladder, and Vest is able to capitalize with 6 points there.
Number 4, we've got some tip receptions. Let's start with West. Back in coverage, right off the receiver's hands and into the linebacker for the tip drill interception. How about the Jags with the teammate tip reception? Yeah, beautiful job. Larkin with the tip, Foley with the pick. And a rivalry game, Layton, Northridge. Look into the end zone, through the receiver's hands, and tip reception. Carson Brent for the Knights coming up with the end zone stop for that Knight defense. And finally, how about this? Westlake, Finn Maurer, little tip drill to himself. Yeah, next level defense here from Finn Maurer to generate the turnover.
3 receivers left, 1 right. Drops the pass, fires this one, and nearly wasn't picked up. It was.
Well, Finn Maurer, just a little bit of razzle and a little dazzle as he tips the ball to himself.
Number 3, we've got some Yaks. Let's start with Skyview. Cooper Karen, nice reception, little spin move. Did you know a Yak's only natural predator is a wolf? And a Morgan Trojan. He's brought down inside the 5. Nice move for extra yardage there by Karen.
Takes the handoff, pass complete for a first down and more. He breaks a tackle, spins out of it. He's down to the 10. 5 tackled at the 3-yard line.
Meanwhile, Roy Fremont, Rhett Slater. Remember what I said about a natural predator? A Yak also lives for 20 years, which is about how long this play felt, thanks to the elusivity of Rhett Slater. Finally brought down. Spin moves, change of direction. We'll see more on this one later. Tempview. A Yak has some of the tallest shoulders, almost as tall as Jaron Pula's shoulders, as he uses his shoulders to bounce off, fend off Lone Peak defenders 3-4 times on this play for Pula. Yak at its finest.
Rasmussen to throw on 1st and 5. Throws, that is complete. And a first down catch for Pula. Breaking tackles. Pula still on his feet and knocked out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
5, Jaron Pula.
And finally, a Yak's split hooves help it with stability and trekking up the mountain. No split hooves here for Ambrosio, but shows the stability and the trekking through the Lone Peak defense as Tempview had a shot late, but falls 31-24 to the Knights.
Rasmussen to throw. Throws. Caught. But Ambrosio breaks the tackle, and he gets in. Touchdown.
Second effort from wide receiver number 7.
Number 2, we got some highlight grabs. Let's start up at Weber. Pleasant Grove looking to the end zone. Wade Christiansen through a pair of Weber defenders. What concentration and strength to haul this one in despite the contact on the touchdown for the Vikings. We'll head to North Summit, taking on South Summit, and the Buck stops here. Yeah, Buck Sargent, there's no stopping him. Great grab, taking on half of that South Summit defense as North Summit defeats South Summit for the first time in 10 years. Sargent, a great night in the win for the Braves. And finally, maybe the best catch of the week and maybe the season, Jerome Miles, one-handed in the end zone as Corner Canyon defends home turf and upsets IMG. The biggest win in state history. Miles had 3 touchdown catches on the night. This one the prettiest of the bunch. And your top plays of the week, back to Roy Fremont. Robert Young on the carry, makes a couple of men miss, a little shiftiness, and now in the open field, he's got the speed. Robert Young taking this 50-plus yards to the house for the touchdown. All right, that's a pretty strong rushing touchdown. Maybe a little bit later, let's mix it up. Through the air, Robert Young, 8-yard receiving touchdown. Nice night. Receiving touchdown, a rushing touchdown. This one, though, something to behold. Ball's on the turf. Special teams, Young makes a couple men miss. Thinks he has a lane. We're just going to cut this puppy back. I think he made all 11 Silver Wolves miss on this play. The stiff arm late, and now he's in the open field. Robert Young with a rushing, receiving, and special teams touchdown to help lead Roy past Fremont. And now Olympus Provo, special teams, and it's Nate Sheets bursting through for the punt block and the recovery for the touchdown. But Sheets' day wasn't done. 8 seconds later, 8 seconds later in coverage. Not anymore. He's on offense now. The interception, pick 6. Sheets scores on the punt recovery, and then a pick 6 in a span of 8 seconds to help Olympus beat Provo. If you've got a top player performance you'd like to nominate, send them to us via your favorite social media platform at KSL Sports Rewind.